Hello dear friends, it's Fisher here. So today we continue with our beautiful story, The Power of the Spirit by Alfred Hosp, also known as Freddy in the book. So now we come to story 34, part 5, and Bruno continued to make his talks, and a long talk this time. So Bruno said, "My dear friends, I am warning you. Whenever your own future is concerned, it is always a matter that is entirely personal to you. So pray for understanding, which will be granted to you by God. Only in this way will you too become obedient to God and recognize the task in life that has been designated for you, the fulfillment of which will lead to true happiness and peace of soul. But whoever only listens to the opinions of others never finds the way to themselves. It is of decisive importance for each of you that you recognize why it is we are living here." So it's a short paragraph, and then it's Bruno again stressed about how important and that we should pray for an understanding of life, what is our life purposes, and then why we are living here on earth. What is our task? How often do we bother to ask ourselves, what's the meaning of our life? Okay, so what's my mission here? What's my task here to fulfill? And how often we just say like we want to enjoy life, so-called enjoy is basically do whatever we want. So what we want is not necessarily good for us, but what we need is always good for us. So dear friends, while you have you enjoy your life at the moment, while you enjoying your life, and then make sure you also ask yourself what you're here for. So we cannot excessively expand ourselves without having ourselves grounded, without having our soul grounded. So basically like we can have life is like high tide and low tide. So when you have you enjoy your time, so there's nothing wrong with that, but like it's not like every day we are here on earth is just to enjoy our time. And the same time when we have the low tide, it's the time we touch the sand, we touch the beach. So and then we think, okay, what are we here for? So when we have the high tide, the fulfillment of our enjoyment, and then we are happy, so there's nothing wrong with that. But when we come down to the low tide, we touch the ground, we touch the sand, and then make sure we are grounded. Make sure we think what's happened to our life, what we're here for. So that is very important, as Bruno always like stress. So each one has to fulfill their task, which is designated from God. Okay, so this will lead to fulfillment, and it will lead to true happiness and peace of soul. So how often, to define happiness, what happiness is. Somebody like have $100, they rich, they feel happy. And then somebody have a fancy car, and then they're happy. And then some people have a big house, live they're happy. Okay, is it your true happiness seat? Okay, is it your true happiness just sit down on this purely material thing? Or there's something else, there's something more to it, and then you yet to recognize. Dear friend, please, as what Bruno said, always pray for understanding. Ask God, what's the truth of this life? What's the truth of my life? What should I do? Always listen to your inner voice. It's not only listen to what others said. Like today, others say, oh, okay, the sky is blue, and you believe the sky is blue. Tomorrow, others say, or the scientists say the sky is actually supposed to be pink, and then you say, oh, okay, it's pink. So where is your critical thinking? You should not only listen to others. You should always listen to your inner voice. Follow your human instinct and do not be influenced by anybody, but follow your pure human instinct. Is that instinct connected to God? And that leads to your fulfillment of your life. Okay, dear friends, hope you have a good day, and God bless.